Hello everybody, welcome back to GTA 5 with a bit of a road trip. Now, when I want to go on a road trip, I usually want to be in a sports car or classic car similar to this one. Because they're very fun like that. However, the producers and the people who run this show don't really like that idea, and they always pick stupid vehicles that I hate. And this time, they've really given me quite a doozy with this one. It's not going to be fun. So I headed in the early morning hours to the docks of Los Santos with my new road trip vehicle to see what my challenge was going to be. Right. This is my vehicle of, I say choice, not really choice, but it is my vehicle. It is a 1970s 5 dump truck. It's got a diesel V8, massive turbochargers, makes about 50 psi of boost those turbochargers, and it weighs about as much as most mountains. It does have some rust. It's either rust or bullet holes. It could be either, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's get going. Now it's my channel. I'm reading on my little thing now. You must cross treacherous canyon roads, navigate heavy traffic, and drive through deserts, all to reach said individual stuck on said island, build a bridge, and rescue him. That seems like quite a struggle. That seems like a lot of work. I really don't want to do that. Sorry, pal, but I really don't want to, but I must get going because it also says here that I only have 7 days to do it. So, I put the hammer down and set out on my highway cruise. You know, while I'm on this highway, I might as well see how fast this vehicle can go, because this is a timed thing. You only have a few days to do this. So I have to be as fast and as efficient as possible. So let's see just how much this big old truck can shift. There's 65 miles an hour. There's 70. There's 73, 75 miles an hour. This thing is actually quite quick for a truck. This thing is actually quite scary. That's 85 miles an hour in a semi-truck. Ooh, let's not run into any traffic. That would be extremely bad in a car at 85 miles an hour in a semi-truck. This thing's quite shifty for a big old truck, I'll give it that. And thanks to the surprise speed of the semi, I was able to make good progress and quickly left the city before making it to my first loading dock, just on the outskirts of Sandy Shores. Just like those trailers back there, loaded up with some supplies, and then we can get on our way. You do a 5-point turn, maybe. Yep, a little bit more. No, not quite. Nope, a little more. Come on, there we go. Look at that. That's how you do a turn. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Just don't worry about it. Oh. Well, I made it. Right. And as they were unloading it, I had a realization. Right, I'm looking at this map. I can either go around the desert, the barren desert of nothingness, which will take me longer to reach the scrapyard, my next location, or I can go straight through the desert, which will take less time, but it does mean driving a semi-truck through a desert. I think I know which one I'm going to pick. Right. Into the wild we go. How bad can this be? Big off, not remotely suited for off-road at all. Now, I am slightly worried about the overhangs and the length of this vehicle, because it is quite a large vehicle and it can get stuck very easily despite its big size. Oh, come on, there you go, you see? I'm very worried about the fuel tanks most of all, because the fuel tanks are on the bottom, so I don't want them bottoming out and then, leaking fuel everywhere. That'd be bad. And then, things got worse. And you see, oh, ow, what the hell was that? I was about to say we're making good progress, but I just hit something very solid. Very solid. Oh my. How strong is that tree? It just blew up my headlight and my front bumper. Well, I'm in the desert, so I can't really stop now, can I? Right. Just keep going, my slightly damaged truck. Oh, that's a steep cliff. I say cliff, it's a steep drop. That'd be bad if I fell in. Ooh, that's a little close. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be tough on this truck. It's gonna be very tough. I mean, the cacti don't really stop. I'm more worried about the boulders and the sand and the rocks hitting the thing, but there you go. Eventually, we made it back to civilization. And soon, we headed to the second of our collection points, where we collect another portion of our bridge. I don't know how it's all gonna come together to make a bridge, but you never know.